What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Hopefully, welcome back. I'm Steve. We're out here on my 51 acres in eastern Tennessee. If you've been watching these videos, you know we're clearing out a bunch of trees to get some of this clay out of here. I'm going to turn this kind of into a bit of a borrow pit for a road that we're building going through the woods. But first, I would like to give a shout out to two of our viewers. The only two bros who seem to ever leave comments on my excavation videos. I hope this is a good one. Douglas Hickman 7725 and Denny Hart 6757. This video is for you. I am making this video just for you guys because that seems like it seems to be the case on all these videos. So we're back at it again. We're going to start doing some more work. I realized in the last video when I was stripping topsoil that I'm going to have to take some more trees out just because I can't back up far enough. This tree right here is, really in the way. So is this one here. Those two right there and a bunch of little guys over here. Now, 2 videos ago, I was clearing these trees off and it kind of just got a little messy. So what I think I'm going to do is from now on, we're not going to run over any small trees, meaning pushing them over with the loader. I'm going to come in here and just manually cut them out, throw them over the bank. That way, when all this stuff gets kind of pushed up together like this, it's not just a huge tangled mess, because it was a little difficult to clean up last time. So we're going to try and learn from the mistakes, not do that this time. So I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod and we'll start getting after it. If you can tell, it's a little muddy out here. About 24 hours ago, we had about 1.25 inches of raindrop, in a short period of time. So I think this is where we're going to start at. Sun's supposed to be out today. So hopefully all this stuff dries up just a little bit more. We had some wind yesterday and that helped. Let's get right into it.
Strums of the warm acoustic guitar blend with the gentle sound of the waves crashing against the shore. Serene melody breathes through the day. Get near the ocean's ebb and flow. Sound of distant gulls and the rolling tide add layers to the tranquil sense tape of this coastal escape. Guide you into an untouched paradise. We're stretched in shapes like
All right, I had ran back up to the homestead to get my muck boots because my feet were getting wet in those work boots, and I didn't wear my muck boots because they were wet and I didn't want my feet to be wet. So now the muck boots are dried out and we're back out here. Just cleaned up all that crap. Gotta take that to the bury pit. It's pretty muddy coming down through here. One of the other reasons I kind of ran back there was to see how the tractor did going down the hill. It did good coming up the hill, which is good news, and it did good going down the hill, which is also good news. It's got a lot of ground pressure because of the contact patch that it has. The loader does not have much ground pressure in comparison to the tractor because all those tracks are pushing on the ground at the same time. I don't know how it's going to behave, but we're going to find out. Unfortunately, the bucket's full, so if we're sliding, I might not be able to use the bucket to help myself, but we'll see. So let's go run that load of waste down there. I'll probably do that off camera just because I'm trying not to die going down the hill, so I'm not going to film it. But yeah, let's get back into it. Notice there you guys got knocked over in the mud. Had to go back and clean the phone up, man. There was mud packed all up in the thing. So anyhow, sun's out, got a little 7-mile-an-hour wind going on. It's really kind of drying things up. It would be nice by tomorrow. So we got all those little trees out that I didn't want to run over with a loader. Now we're gonna do some more. We got a cluster of little guys here and those. I think that's going to be about it. This one here is definitely going to be coming out. And I'm on the fence now about this one and this one. And then I guess technically these two here. I don't know that I want to take them out because we've opened things up quite a bit here, which lets a lot of light in, and that's nice. But, you know, when you're at the top of the hill, you really got to consider wind. And the amount of trees that we're pulling out of here is taking out a lot of windbreak and creating, you know, a good path for the wind to gust through here and carry on. So I think what I might do is just go after the little guys that we talked about, and then this one here, and just kind of see what goes on. Now I know I haven't had the Cat 215B excavator in any of these videos because we got some work I have to do to that still. But once I get that thing up and running, I can pull more material out of this area with it more effectively than I can with the track loader. So maybe I just don't worry about taking these guys out and just use a different machine to get some more soil out of here later on. I think that might be the way to go. But I don't mind taking this one out and the little ones. So I guess let's get back to work. All right, well, I'm going to cap this one off here, try and keep these videos short. I appreciate you guys watching. It's Saturday morning right now. I'm getting ready to get back out there again, so hopefully I'll have another video for you on Monday. We can get back into working on that road, stripping some clay out of here. Appreciate you guys, and see you on the next one.